So 1.6b was a complete failure for me because it just kept crashing over and over and over again. But lo and behold, 1.7 is out, so I'm just downloading it. Actually, I just extracted it, and there's the Android folder right there. And I am going to copy it onto my blank, well, soon to be blank, SIM card and try it out. Just to be safe, I'm going to format the SIM card with the default format sector size and copy everything over and see how it goes. So skipping all the formalities of the install because you've seen it dozens of times in other videos and other websites, I just installed the 1.7 and the mattc Froyo 1.7 build, and it's booting up now. It's actually already booted up once, but I had to shut everything down and install my SIM card, and I'm booting it up again. So this is the first full boot up with the SIM card. Now when I tried the 1.6b, it just kept freezing over and over again. I mean, I got to the main screen and it just froze over and over again. This one, I think it's going to be a little better. I mean, I've seen some things on the websites that say it's a lot better, and when I boot up the first time, it was actually pretty swift. So let's see what happens when we boot it up. Now, I don't have any of my customizations on here because when you install 1.6 or 1.7, it is recommended by the good people at the XD developers and mattc to not upgrade from your previous 1.5 because the data image, I think it was a data image file, or anyway, the data file is a completely different size and you're going to lose all your data anyway. Oh, let me not show you my unlock code. And here we go, booting up the first time. Come on. That looks nice. That was actually pretty swift. That's pretty snappy. Oops. Looks like it's still trying to get a signal right now. Let that finish. Now the trick is, the first thing you want to do is actually, oops, let's get out of there, is actually go into the settings and look at the where are you? It looks a little different. Let me look at display and go to G sensor calibration. That's the first thing you want to do. Always calibrating, don't move the phone, let that finish, hit OK, and we're done. I'm also going to uncheck auto rotate the screen for now till I get a handle on whether this is going to work out for me. So, phone in hand. Looks pretty good. Let me move it around and then see if it still reacts. Oops, my thumb is stuck. There we go. So that actually works out pretty good. Move it around. Oops, no lockup. Alright, good job, mattc. I'm going to customize my phone and check back in a few days. So I installed the mattc 1.7. I'm not going to go through the install because it's the same install as pretty much all the other ROMs. Let's see, I've already customized it to the way I want, so that means I'm running other apps in the background, and I've changed the menu system and everything. Now, some people have said that those are the things that could cause problems, but I've found no problems with 1.5 doing the exact same thing. So I've set up this 1.7 to run exactly the same as my 1.5, same application, same processes, everything. And for the most part it runs. I get pretty much a full day of battery life under normal use. Things work like GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth media has been working. But every once in a while, and these are the cons, I'm going to go through the cons first. If this phone goes to sleep, it will either not wake up in a minute, or just be dead. Right now, because I've put it to sleep myself, well, not put it to sleep, I've turned off the screen, I can turn the screen back on. But again, if I let it sit for an hour or a couple hours, there's a chance it might not come back, and I'm still trying to figure out why. There's been talk on the forums about it possibly being the G-sensor, and to run a G-sensor script to turn it off and then turn it back on when you need to, but I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna see what happens if I tweak some other things. Let's see, the other thing that's been happening, and I just can't figure this out for the life of me, is some people are saying that Bluetooth works, and my Bluetooth headset does not work. It might be my headset, but hey, it should work. Other than that, actually, this has been pretty stable. There's still some things that are not up to par with what the phone hardware is, and I believe the camera should be a 5 megapixel camera, but I believe it's still 3. But hey, 3 is still great. The video camera works, which is great. Some things I didn't try are things like Wi-Fi tethering, which why don't we go through each one of these things one by one and just try them. Okay, so let's go into the settings, look at the wireless networks, and actually just turn on portable Wi-Fi hotspot. And it says error. Well, so much for that. Okay, well, let's see if there's any dependencies here. Let's turn on Wi-Fi. Looking at its settings, it's scanning, unable to scan for networks. Well, that's not working out so good. Let's go to portable Wi-Fi hotspot settings. Maybe we need to set something in there first. Portable Wi-Fi hotspot can share this phone's 3G internet connection with your PC via Wi-Fi. After the portable Wi-Fi hotspot is started on this phone, your PC can connect to it and then start using the internet. Click OK. Press to turn on. Router's name, security, code. Sure, let's just use the default for now. Processing. Tethering or hotspot active, it says, and then it just doesn't turn on. Well, okay, I rebooted and the portable Wi-Fi hotspot turned on for about 10 seconds and then errored. So I am just going to call that one not working for now. Next. Well, I don't know what else to test. Everything else seems to work for me. My GPS works, my regular Wi-Fi works. Not using Bluetooth headsets. I'm not even going to try that because in another video I already tried that and I get the same response. It basically freezes and reboots the phone. One thing that did happen today is I was able to get the phone out of sleep, and it had my had a screen to unlock my SIM card, which means the radio rebooted or something. So this morning I would have been missing calls, but that's okay, I guess, for now. But why did it reboot? I don't know. I wasn't doing anything. Let's see. Everything else seems to be okay, so I'm just gonna call it done for this video, and we're gonna wait and see if there's any updates or tweaks that are not workaround tweaks to get either the Bluetooth going or the G-sensor from being less sensitive, or something to make the Wi-Fi hotspot work, or even the camera at 5 megapixels. Other than that, I actually still really like the phone, and I still think it's better than Windows Mobile, which was slow and freezing every freaking other minute. At least if this gives an issue, it's a real issue, it's a big issue, and it's not every minute. Still like the Mat-C. Check out another video soon coming out. I'm gonna on another SD card try the Darkstone Froyo build with HTC Sense. Thanks.